Hello traders, you know what time it is? It's time to review another account. Okay, so this time is Masood's turn to be under the looking glass. Masood is from Pakistan and was kind enough to share his account with us. As you probably noticed right off the bat, he only needed 2 trading days to pass the challenge and score the 10% needed. Profit factor is huge, 36. Total loss $72 and total win more than 10%, as you see here. Win ratio insane, so we may have a beast on our hands today. 10 wins, 4 losses, 71 win ratio. Let's see what this trader uses as his main trading pair, and that is pound US dollar. Only this, so we may have a specialized trader on our hands. Judging by the time span, 15 hours, 4 hours, maybe something close to a swing trader, maybe borderline in between day trader and swing trader. Anyway, using biggish time frames, somewhere in between 15 minutes and 1 hours. Contradict me if I'm wrong, but this is my initial assumption. Let's check one of his winning trades. Let's check this GBP USD that took 1 day and 5 hours. Before that, I love to see that he's using take profit, stop loss, and all of his trades. Add that to the trader's profile. Now back to the trade. Let's see if we can get a glimpse into his strategy. And as usual, as I am zooming, EverTrader, for those of you who may not know, is a prop firm who is offering up to $200,000 in funded accounts for traders such as yourselves who manages to pass the 2-step evaluation, and after that, on some accounts, you'll get your initial feedback. More details in the comments and in the description. Back to this short, we have to condense the chart as much as we can because the time span of this trade is bigger than the usual ones that he took previously. So not really much in terms of entry criteria right here. Nonetheless, we have overnight swap, so we can add that to the trader's profile. So holding trades overnight, as I said previously, may be close to a swing trader. What I want to point out here before going to the next trade is this huge stop loss. So nice number of pips here, closing into a 1-to-1 trade. Maybe this is his trademark strategy. We will have to check another trade, and of course we will be checking the most loss-making trade as we usually do. Not really much to check here. Small loss, maybe borderline 0.2%. Okay, no worries, let's move to phase 2. This is phase 2, and this is something you don't see every day. Beside the 5% target which our trader acquired with flying colors, you see a profit factor that borderlines into 200, so total loss $6. We won't really see a losing trade today, maybe, and the total win enough to bank his 5% profit. Win ratio, nothing to say about this, 82%. 9 wins, 2 losses, only 1 day needed to pass. This trader, as I said in the beginning, is a beast. Let's see the most profitable trade. Okay, interesting. First of all, update on the trader's profile. He also trades indices and commodities. Nice to see this. Nice to see the fact that he is spreading his trading on multiple markets. Let's see this trade. First of all, he opened 1 lot. Let's see what stop loss and take profit he used. Okay, as I said in the previous phase, he is a big fan of a 1-to-1 trading style, but this 1-to-1 is very interesting, mostly because the stop losses are quite big. I mean, he won 2% here, but he easily could have lost 2%. Basically, he is just nailing the trends in the market. Let's see if we can notice something regarding his entry. Doesn't look like smart money concepts here. As I said, he is a medium time frame trader, so what we see here is the 1-minute chart. Maybe trend trading, we will have to see another trade, but the thing that you have to take from this is this 1-to-1 trade, risking 2% per trade. Borderline in terms of risk management, but nonetheless he is crushing this account, so he must be doing something good. Now let's see another trade here. Okay, this is an interesting fact. So that wasn't his only risk on this trade. He also opened 2 additional positions, so he had 2 lots open on Dow Jones. Insane risk. From the chart we can see that these positions were opened close to the same time. Basically, he saw weakness in the market. He saw that this uptrend is close to ending. He saw the break to the downside, maybe a retest to some of this channel, which actually happened here. He entered a bit earlier, but nonetheless his stop loss withheld this drawdown and then banked a huge 3% profit, almost gaining him close to 5% to go into the funded account. No point in going into the losing trades because, as you can see, we have $5 and $0.89. This was only to bank his trading day. So let's go to the first funded account, and hopefully, and this is the first time that I say this, we will see a losing trade. Let's see his first funded account, and more of the same. 10% profit. Maybe this trader didn't notice that he's on the funded account and he still wanted to bank that 10%. The profit factor is not that great, and we finally have some losing trades to look upon. Win ratio still above average. The balance between win trade and losing trades is starting to come to normal values, let's say, because up to now it was something close to science fiction movies. Now let's check if something changed in terms of his pairs traded. Not really. Still commodities, still indices, still GBP USD. Let's check his most profitable trade first. This time it's on gold and it's the same 2%. We can notice here some consistency regarding his take profit placement. Let's see if his stop loss was placed at 2% as well, and it did. 2% win, 2% loss, each of them can happen, but fortunately for this trader and good for him, he nails the trends like a absolute master. Close to no drawdown here, and the trade basically went skyrocketed all the way to his take profit. Let's see if we can nail some of his entry criteria. Maybe we can learn something from this trader. Looks a bit smart money-ish concept entry here. Not really sure if this is his go-to method. As I previously stated, he is not using the 1 minute time frame for sure, given this time span. He is, I think, using minimum 5 minutes or 15 minutes. But we will, up to now, we know we have a day trader and we know that he manages to nail the trends like an absolute master. So we will go with that and maybe update it as time passes. Let's see this other trade. Again, substantial trade in terms of time span. And it's again on gold, following the trend maybe here. But what I love to see about this instance is that he is now targeting a 1-to-2 risk to reward. 1% here, close to 2% on top, and he manually closed it. So 450, yeah, this was 2%. So 1-to-2. What I love about this is his ability, as I previously said, to identify trending markets and basically separate them from ranging ones and not having himself wait a couple of days. Yeah, well, he waited close to a day, but again, nailing a 1-to-2 is a huge achievement on a funded account. Nonetheless, let's have some fun and check his loss-making trades, because I have been waiting for this for half of this video. And his most loss-making trade is again on gold, a trade that took 4 hours. And the first thing that I noticed is that he only risked 1% on this trade. And yeah, he basically noticed that this downtrend came to an end, maybe some sort of order block down here. And then after he saw this higher high formation, higher high, higher low formation, he opted to enter a buy here. Things like this happen, nothing much to fuss about. What I want to say here is that I want to praise his awesome risk management. He didn't even move his stop loss right here. He left it under this mini order block here, and what happened. some ranging market, and then market shot up. Nothing really interesting here. He took his loss and continued, and this is what I urge you guys to do as well. Trades like this happen, fake outs happen. Keep your head steady, keep your head in the game, and let's move to the next funded account. Another funded account, another profit split. This time a bit tinier, but still close to 5%. Profit factor, again, in the clouds. Win ratio as well. Number of trades stays the same. This trader is consistently crushing the markets, and judging by the most profitable trade that I already anticipated being, oh, I wanted to see 2%. Okay, so I wanted to see 2% here, but it's only 1%. Nonetheless, awesome trade. It's on Nasdaq. Let's see if we can pinpoint more of his entry criteria, and yeah, this looks more and more smart money concept entry here. He basically saw this tap into this order block, he saw it making a higher high, and then entered after tapping the order block that made this mini higher high. Maybe this is his entry, not really sure. Contradict me if I'm wrong, guys. The comment section is right down there. Say anything you like regarding the strategy, regarding the trader's profile. Let's get better at trading together. Now, what I don't like about this trade is the fact that we don't have take profits and stop losses. Let's see this trade on gold as well, because it has a take profit, it has a stop loss, and wow. Okay, this is interesting to say the least. So he opened one lot on gold, and he opened one lot at the price 1982, and he exited 1984 over here. His stop loss was insane. His stop loss was basically more than 2%. So we can see this recurring fact that he is constantly risking more than 2% on trades that amount somewhere in between 1 to 1 and 1 to 2 risk to reward. Nonetheless, he is still nailing the trends. I wouldn't want to be him during this little swing down. Maybe this is the fact that made him close his position earlier and not waiting until he maybe reached his take profit here. Nonetheless, substantial profit, not as much as we are used to, given that this is a funded account. Maybe some things do change even in efficient traders such as this one. Let's see the most losing trade now on this funded account. So this is a trade that had, unfortunately, the stop loss pierced. Again, saw weakness in the market, wanted to target a sell, but unfortunately the market had other plans. This is probably a huge liquidity gap here, and unfortunately our trader got stopped out, and then the market went into his direction. Again, what I said in previous phases, stop loss management, impeccable. Didn't move it 1 inch. He had it taken out, he continued his trading, and this is what again I want to urge you guys to do as well. So you have the trader's profile right there. Some things that I want to point out before ending this video is, again, emphasizing this, the importance of discerning between ranging and trending markets, and this is the thing that basically this trader nailed. He either has positions that get stopped out instantaneously or catches the beginning of a trade, which is something that you must have in trading. Another thing, again I said it, the stop loss has to be tight and disciplined, and the most important thing, as you saw from all this trader's account, is the fact that you do not need more than 1 to 2 risk reward to crush. With that in mind, see you in the next video. Again, comment section right there. Bye bye.